cannot take this anymore. Saying everything I said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
Hi guys, it's Jeff02 here. Before I begin this next episode of Band Rants, I want to make a few things clear. I will be having a Q&A coming up once I reach 10 subscribers. It'll be pretty fun to look forward to. Followed by a video where I explain the Q&A rules and what questions you can or cannot ask. But I'm not going to mention all that in this video. And for all that shit put aside, let's just get started on our main topic. This new episode of Band Rants. You're probably wondering, considering I've done Nickelback, which band am I going to rant about next? Oh, fuck. There's always so many bands I can choose from. But I think I found the one for today's episode. And this one just makes me fucking cringe beyond expectation. Like, this band's just that bad. Okay? Well, that said, let's get started and talk about the terribleness that is. Oh, God. Falling in Reverse. Falling in Reverse is a bland fucking emo band that sounds like horseshit. Okay? I've heard a few of their songs. I don't fucking care who's singing it. Whether it's Roddy Radke or whoever the fuck the new singer is. It just makes my damn ears bleed. Not literally, but you know. It's just fucking ugh. This band is why I hate emo rock. It sounds so fucking generic, so fucking cheesy, just so terrible that I can't stand it. Especially that Drug and Me Is You shit. That song makes me want to vomit 12 times fast, punch myself in the mirror. Wait, no, punch my reflection in the mirror. Quickly find a big fucking can of bleach, shove it down my throat, and die. Naturally, I'm not actually going to kill myself, but still, it's just horseshit. Their music videos aren't any better in comparison. They really aren't. All they show is half-naked women for the sake of half-naked women. It doesn't matter if it has anything to do with the song's content. Just fucking throw in half-naked women because. Just because. And the lyrical depths of their songs, unlike some bands that are meaningful and great, like your Seether, your Stained, your Pillow Mud, Evanescence, 3 Days Grace, Linkin Park, System of a Down, Skillet, Art of Dying, My Dark Stacia, Sonia, Godsmack, Five Finger Death Punch, AC/DC, etc., which contains subject matter that's handled in a mature outlet. Falling in Reverse is a very immature outlet in their songs, and most of their songs are enough to just drive me insane. They're not the worst emo band that just makes me feel so fucking repugnant and just fills me up with disdain. That would probably go to Black Veil Brides. Ugh. Terrible, fucking terrible. But we're not going to talk about them very often in this video. Falling in Reverse, they're kind of like the Nickelback of emo music. They write very generic songs that all sound the same. No matter who's singing it, it's boring. Okay, like, really, really fucking boring to listen to. It's not like Ben Burleigh from Breaking Bad or Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, who sing with emotion and power, or Adam Gautier from Three Years Grace for that matter, slash Sonia. It's something like that. It's not like those powerful male vocals that scream with such passion. On our verse, they just sing like a generic pop song, and if they do scream, it's pretty predictable. And it's not even good screaming, to be honest. It's not. I'll admit, Blackfield Brides is worse screaming, but it's still terrible regardless. And I don't know what kind of stoner decided to sign to a record company, but whoever did must have been on some high marijuana to think that this band would do well, in my honest opinion. It's just fucking garbage. It's terrible. It's just shouldn't exist. And my sister, well, my foster sister loves this band, and I just can't see how. Like, oh, you have a band that writes generic shit, sound the same, and it's generally like the Nickelback or emo music. Okay, okay. You constantly narc at me for headbanging into shit like 3 Days Grace, Five Finger Death Punch, Godsmack, and screaming along to shit like Linkin Park and 3 Days Grace was Breaking Benjamin Skillet. When you're no different as your emo shit. Hypocritical. I don't really want to drag out my sister into this, but just fuck it. I don't get this band's appeal. I really don't. I don't get how teenage girls can be suckered into this shit. Seems to me they are really be a teenage girl that's into hard, heavy shit like me. Saying those kinds of girls, you'd have to be a lucky son of a bitch to find. Because nowadays, there's either teenage girls that listen to all this generic emo shit like Falling in Reverse, or fucking boring pop shit like Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth. What the fuck ever it. So this band is just so generic, dull, bland, and feels like no effort's put into any of their lyrics or songs. I'd say their lyrics are worse than Nickelback lyrics. Yeah, I went there. They're fucking worse than Nickelback lyrics. 10 times worse, in fact. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read you a lyric from one of their shit songs. This will only take a few seconds. I'm not gonna try to attempt to sing this good. I'm just gonna like sing you a terrible lyric, and let's see if you cringe. Let's see here. This is some of the lyrics from "The Drug and Me Is You," a very fucking terrible song. I heard a knock upon my door the other day. Opened it to find death staring in my face. That's pretty fucking dark. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin just in case. My body trembling shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and chance to overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick. Your lies keep you alive. Snake's eyes every single time you roll crooked dice. I feel the darkness is trying to pull me down. King of dark, the kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestled my thoughts. I shook the hand of doubt. Where from I pressed. I'm praying feet. Don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. Can't believe I'm actually meant to be here. Trying to consume the drug is me. The drug in me is you. And I'm so high in mystery. Can't you see? That those fucking lyrics are terrible. They make you cringe. Okay. Like, how the hell was knocking on the door of death the other day, having death stare you in the face, dragging a coffin, almost fucking dying, having to do with being in love with someone, comparing them to a drug. It's as bizarre as that song. You get me drunk on love or something. It makes no fucking sense because if you try to write a love song, you gotta try better than this. You actually have to make it sound like it's a love song, not a song like I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find death staring at my face. Because that sounds like a death song. Like just two lines in, it sounds like you're about to die. You turn it into a love song halfway through. What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? No, this can't fucking be. You gotta be fucking joking to actually do that. I mean, as much as I fucking give Nickelback shit, at least when they write a terrible love song, they make it sound like a terrible love song. This, however, it sounds like a song about death, with just the first two lyrics alone. And the chorus tries to make it a love song, and it's just, it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. Just like a lot of their other songs, it doesn't work. Top of that, their old singer, Ronnie Radke, was nothing but an asshole that should have been shot. And he gave fucking other band shit in his song, asshole, for sounding the same, using the same fucking generic riff. Yet his band, Falling Reverse, was no fucking different. They used same generic guitar riffs. They didn't sound unique at all. They sound like any other wannabe emo rock band. They tried to be something they're not. It's like they tried to be 3 Days Grace or something, and they just couldn't pull it off. Wait, no, that's Bring Me the Horizon. No, it's like they were trying to be more like Breaking Bedroom, but in the process, they sounded more like Nickelback. Granted, their singers aren't as bad as Chad Kroger, but they're still pretty fucking bad. Really bad. And the fact that this band is still around just makes me cringe. There's a reason why music today is rarely good. Because it's all about writing singles, not from the heart, but for fucking money. There's rarely any genres that come from the heart anymore, other than exceptions of rock, metal, punk, alternative, and grunge. Rarely does any rap music come from the heart. Unless it's from Eminem, Fort Minor, Rage Against the Machine, or Linkin Park. And pop, none of that comes from the heart anymore. It's all about money, 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 money. If emo music's in the same ballpark. It's just about fucking making terrible hit singles for money to play on the radio versus actually trying to convey a message, a lyrical in-depth message in your songs. 'Cause that's something Falling in Reverse doesn't have and will never have. To be honest, I don't think they know how to write songs with actual lyrical depth and lyrical structure. They don't know the basics of songwriting, okay? Bad thing they know the basics of shit songwriting, which I bet they learned from Chad Kroger himself. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. Because I can't explain why else their songs are so fucking terrible other than they're inexperienced in writing song lyrics. For me, every lyric I write in my songs, comes to me as a thought, and it also comes from the heart as well, because I might get a memory of something, and my heart's thinking that, my brain's thinking that it would be a great message to convey in my song, which is why my songs, they actually have me using my voice versus fucking auto-tune. Fun verse, I'm glad they don't use auto-tune, but they just sound like shit, and they will always continue to sound like shit as long as they keep making music. Honestly, I hope they just end up being a fad and no one fucking remembers them in like 5, 10 years. I mean, by the time it's 2025, No one's really gonna care for them, and they'll just be gone. They're not gonna be like a band that'll last will stand the test of time. They're not like AC/DC. They won't be remembered for centuries. They'll just not be remembered in like 5, 10, 20 years from now. Because they're forgettable. And to be honest, I don't think anything's going to change how forgettable, predictable, generic, and fucking pathetic they are. Overall, fuck Fallen Reverse. Fuck its preview Besson slash teenage emo fan base. Because they defend this band like it's something good, like it's one of the fucking best bands in the planet. And I know that best bands being subjective, but still. If you think this band brings anything new to the table, I'm sorry, you best be mistaken. If anything, shit like Pink Floyd brought something new to the table. This band, not at fucking all. The only thing they brought is generic shitty music. That's all they fucking brought. Honestly, I don't think anything's going to change that. Because Volume Verse is equivalent to 5 emos trying to be a Piper 2000s alternative metal band and ended up sounding nothing like one. This is what Falling in Reverse is. God, I fucking hate this band. There will be more bands to rant about next. Remember, this is still only the second episode of Band Rants. Hope you enjoyed, and that's about all I feel like saying for Band Rants. There will be more coming out soon. With all that said, this has been Bored Jeff 02 signing the hell out.
Standing alone with no direction. How did I fall so far behind? Why am I searching for perfection? Knowing it's something